Welcome y'all to the show. Welcome. Yeah.
All right, welcome back. It's KAMMA. My name's Khalil Deal.
I'm Andy O.
We are KAMMA, about to talk about the final predictions and final thoughts on the prelims here. And yeah, this is looking to be a cool event. Hopefully, it's going to be pretty exciting to watch. We're going to start off talking about our final predictions here. Started off Andy O for us.
Yeah, so my pick here for the first fight is I'm going with a veteran, Gabriel Benitez. Simply put, I think his veteran savvy is going to pay off in the end here, and I don't think Maheshati is that good. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I know Benitez probably isn't the most popular pick out there, but us betting vets know a good dog when we can smell one, right? So yeah, the pick's going to be Benitez. Don't know how, but I think he'll get it done. Maybe even by sub.
Okay. Well, you know what? I do have to say that Benitez is a good dog. But my pick is staying the same. We are still in disagreement with this one. My pick is still going to be Hayasire Mahashate. And I just like the fact that, look at the height advantage. You can see here in the picture from the face-offs. He's so much taller, and this picture doesn't even do it justice. When I was watching the face-offs, he's so much taller than Gabriel Benitez. And you can see that he's actually bigger. He's a bit thicker in size. He's a bit more muscular. Benitez is very cut, but he's so much smaller than in size of compared to Mahashate. And I just don't think Benitez is going to have an easy time taking down Mahashate. If he tries to take him down, it's going to be I think it's going to be hard for him. And I think Mahashate, with this height advantage and everything, I think he's going to be able to stay at a distance, strike him at a distance, and I think he'll land some hard shots, land some hard punches on him, and possibly knock him out. So my pick stays the same with Hayasire Mahashate, and it's going to be by KO or decision. So yeah, in disagreement still with this one, bro. All right, let's move on up the card now. We are at the next fight here. Okay, so we're looking at Ivana Petrovic versus Na Liang. Now, I have to say here that my pick is going to stay the same here. It's Ivana Petrovic. She's actually taller. Like I said in this picture, you can see she's a bit taller, but she's actually a little bit taller than in this picture here. Yeah, I think that she's going to be the better fighter. I can't go for Na Liang anymore, man, after losing 3 fights in a row. Getting slept all 3 times. I just can't do it, man. I got to stick with Ivana Petrovic, and I think that she's going to be able to win by KO or submission. She might finish her in the second round.
Yeah, I'm in agreement here. I can't go with Na Liang anymore. I think the secret's out on her, and that would be she just can't beat UFC caliber competition, right? Like she's kill or be killed, and before she got to the UFC, it was a lot of kills, and since she got to the UFC, it's all been killed, you know? And with how many, like 25 fights already, right? It's not like we're going to see a drastic change of style. She's going to do what she normally does, gas out late in the first round, early second round. And Petrovic has a few finishes to her credit as well. So the pick is definitely Petrovic and probably a finish.
All right, yeah, man. Like I said, she got knocked out 3 times in a row by J.J. Aldrich, Silvana Gomez-Juarez, and Ariana Carnelosi. I mean, 3 times in a row you're getting knocked out. I can't trust her anymore. Ivana Petrovic has 3 knockouts, 2 submissions, and 1 decision in her 6 wins. And, I think that she's going to be able to get a finish on Na Liang here. So pick is staying the same with Ivana Petrovic. And let's move on up the card here to the next fight.
All right, so next we got James Lawn Top against Chris Padilla. The pick here is Lawn Top. I think I had him before against Gabe Green. I'm not sure about that. I don't think Chris Padilla is a he's a step down for sure. Is he even UFC caliber? We'll see. But I think James Lyon top, he's been ready. He's going to be ready. And it should be a unanimous win for him, I say. What about
Yeah,
you?
man. You can see in the picture here, he's much bigger, much taller. He's actually very serious. This guy's got a weird looking face here in this picture at the face-off. He was smiling, looking really weird there. Padilla, like I said, he's not that much of a competition. I like James Longtop. He's got 14 wins, 2 losses. Padilla's got 13 wins, 6 losses. So he's got more losses there against lower level fighters. And again, James Longtop, he's looking good, man. At 24 years old, he's still 4 years younger than Padilla. Padilla coming in on super short notice. Longtop looking much bigger. He's taller, bigger, and looks very tough. I really gotta go for Longtop here to get the win here. So James Longtop is the pick. How he's going to win, I say KO or decision. He doesn't have any subs. I'm just going to double check that, but I don't think he has any submissions from what I remember. Just going to double check that real quick here. So, oh no, he has 1 sub. He's got 7 knockouts, 6 decisions, 1 sub. The sub came a very, 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 very long time ago when he won by submission in 2018 and was an armbar to a very lower level fighter. So I think he's going to win by either knockout or by decision here over this guy, Chris Padilla. And yeah, the short notice is just way too short. You know, Chris Padilla has been knocked out and been subbed twice. So good chance here that he can get a finish here. All right, so we're in agreement with this one here as well. And let's move on up the card here to Caitlin Souza against Marnik Mann. Is it your turn or my turn? Yeah, it's my turn, eh?
Yeah, I think go ahead.
My turn. Yeah, so yeah, Caitlin Souza against Marnik Mann here. Pick stays the same, man. I got Caitlin Souza. She is taller by 3 inches. She's a better striker. You know, I think she's gonna be able to fend the takedowns from Marnik Mann. Marnik Mann, all she has is a bit of wrestling, but I think that she's not that good on the feet. She's not that good at all. She's very, very short. It doesn't look like she's short here, but she's short.
Yeah, it really doesn't look like she's 3 inches shorter than her over here. Maybe it has also something to do with the crouch that Souza has.
Caitlin Souza is crouching a little bit, and the shoes as well that she's wearing.
Okay.
When she's barefoot, you'll see the difference there in the ring. So yeah, my pick stays the same at Caitlin Souza here.
Yeah, my pick is Souza as well. Marning McMahon does have takedown ability, but she doesn't really do a lot of damage once she gets it there, if she does, right? And her defensive strike defense is just really poor. You know, I expect her to get pieced up in this fight. However, I think it's going to go to decision. I think it's going to be a longer fight than it should be, based on the fact that Man's pretty tough, right? But Souza, I think, pieces are up in the end, so the pick remains the same for me.
Yeah, I think Caitlin Souza is going to get the win here by either knockout or decision. She did get knocked out by Bruna Brazil in the Dana White's Contender Series by head kick. Bruna Brazil got her with a head kick, knocked her out in the 2nd round. And then she went to the LFA, got a win against Amber Brown, and then now she's back in the UFC, lost her UFC debut against Josephine Lindgren-Knudsen, who's no longer in the UFC, I don't believe. And Josephine lost by unanimous decision. So I got to go with Caitlin Souza here. The pick will stay the same here. All right, we're going to move on up the card in these prelims here. We are at the next fight.
Yeah, so the next fight here's Don Teo Mays, your boy, against Cal Machado. Now, look, this is not a confident pick at all. I'm going with Cal Machado. I think he's got more volume. I think he's better in the clinch. I think he had a pretty good fight against his last opponent there. His name slips. Who did he fight? Mick Parkin, the last fight, right? And he did fairly well for himself. I lost a lot of money already with Dontel Mays.
But he lost to Mick Parkin, don't forget.
He lost to Mick Parkin, but he did very well against Mick Parkin, and people are pretty high on Parkin, right? Dontel Mays, you got to avoid his big shots. Which you see from a mile away, by the way. If Machado can do that, I think he should get a decision victory. It's probably going to be a boring fight. Uh, let's put it this way also. I'd rather lose money right now by picking Machado than lose money by picking Mays, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, no,
So,
I hear you, man.
yeah, the pick is Machado. And one thing about the face-offs here, I really didn't like his grinning and goofy grinning, like the whole face-offs. I don't know what was up with that, but hopefully his
Yeah,
grins will lead to a boring decision win, right?
yeah.
And
Seriously, look at his goofy smile here. Like, take the
yeah,
fight seriously, buddy. You know what I mean?
he was doing that the whole time. Anyhow, yeah, the pick is Machado.
So I originally in the early predictions had Machado here, and I was with you on it. And I've changed my pick. I've changed my pick. I am now going for Dontel Mays, and the reason why I'm going for Dontel Mays, it's just the size, man. I just like right here in this, as you can see, he's so much bigger, Dontel Mays, and he's
It's
actually
more
very
it's
much
more
taller.
size to let you down with, bro.
Yo, he's taller than Kyle Machado. You can see here, this picture is not giving him justice, but you can see here that he's bigger. He's taller. He's way more serious, and he punches harder. And these are the factors that I have here in him winning this fight. At first, I was going with Machado. I just don't think Machado is going to be able to take this big, huge guy down that easily. I think he'll have a hard time taking him down, and that's where I'm worried because if he doesn't get him to the ground, and this fight stays on the feet, man, Dontel Mays can land some serious punches and knock that stupid smile off his face. And
Yeah,
not only that, I think that Dontel Mays can also wrestle. We've seen Dontel Mays grapple. He can take him down.
he
And
wrestled early in his career, one fight, and since then he hasn't wrestled. I think he's given up on the wrestling maze. I think it tires him out too much, really.
I mean, we don't know, eh? Like we'll see what he does in this fight, but he does have some wrestling, and he could take him down. And if he takes him down, that
Possible.
huge weight on top of Kyle Machado, he won't be able to move. My pick has changed, man. I'm going with Dontel Mays, even though I don't really want to go for Dontel Mays. I'm not very confident in it, but I think his size and the reach advantage, the size, the power. I think he's going to be able to pull out a KO or a decision here on Kyle. So yeah, pick has changed to Dontel Mays, man. All right, we're going to move on up the card here to the co-main event of the prelims. We've got here Austin Hubbard against Michael Figlak.
Take it away. I think it's your turn.
All right, so Austin Hubbard against Michael Figlak here. My pick remains the same. I'm going for Austin Hubbard. I like this guy as a dog, and I also like the fact that Austin Hubbard's got the wrestling over Michael Figlak. He's like we said in the early predictions, he's got that experience. He's just a better fighter overall. He's good at striking. He's good at grappling. He's got some good leg kicks, and I think he's going to be relentless. He's going to take Michael Figlak down. This picture doesn't show him Dushes, but in the weigh-ins, you can see that Austin Hubbard is a little bit bigger in size than Michael Figlak, and a little bit more muscular. Figlak's not in bad shape, like I'm saying, but I'm just saying that you can see that Austin Hubbard's a little bit more in better shape and a little bit more muscular, looks a little bit more stronger, and he's taller. So I'm going to go with Austin Hubbard. Pick stays the same here.
Yeah, pick is the same for me as well with Hubbard. For me, the main reason is I'm sticking with the trend that I don't think Figlak's going to have his striking in order, like early on in the fight. And it's going to take him a while to get the hang of it, right? And in the meantime, I think Hubbard is going to be trying to take him down, trying to muck it up, and using his veteran kind of know-how to muff out Figlak and probably get a decision win like that. I don't like these guys that come off extreme layoffs, especially the strikers lately, and that's what Figlak is. Although I think he does have some wrestling. I don't know how often he uses it, but we're gonna find out against Hubbard. So pick his Hubbard, veteran win.
Nice, exactly. I'm with you on that one. And yeah, again, the layoff there, he hasn't fought in almost 2 years there. So yeah, I got to go with Austin Hubbard here. Now, the main card of the prelims here. Take it away, Andy O.
Okay. So yeah, do we have here Rani Yaya against Henry? I believe so, eh?
Yes, Rani, Yaya, and Henry.
Yeah, so yeah, the pick has to be Henry here. Uh, he's just not that he's a young buck, but he's younger. Rani Yaya looked pretty dead on his feet the last time in his last fight. Really, you can say that he looked like he hit the wall. Uh, Henry did get hit with that extreme nut shot. I figured I'd bring up and maybe bring up for the gambling part, but I really don't think Yaya has much of a chance anymore at all. And he did go down by a whole dollar in value, so that kind of like soured the plans I had with him. Pick is Henry, pretty confident in this one. What about
Yeah,
you?
my pick is of course Victor Henry here, man. And in the face-offs, I noticed that as Rani Yaya was walking, he was kind of like limping a bit and not really walking very well. It looked kind of strange the way he was
Oh.
walking up to the podium there, and he just looks skinny and he looks malnourished. Man, he's super skinny. Look, Victor Henry is not like a bigger guy, but you can see this picture. If you saw them face to face, you would see that Victor Henry's got more size than him. He's got more meat on him. He's a bit thicker. He's in great shape. He's cut, and he's obviously taller than Rani Yaya. I think Victor Henry is going to knock him out in this one here. I got Victor Henry winning by a knockout or possibly a decision. But Rani Yaya just doesn't look good here, man. This does not look good. So there you have it. This is for the prelims. This is our final predictions and final thoughts on the prelims. And yeah, man, we're gonna come back with our video for the main card final predictions. Like and subscribe. Hope you guys like the video and the breakdowns here. This is going to be an awesome event. Can't wait.
Can't wait.